You know that feeling. It's 3 a.m., your eyes are tired, your body is exhausted, but your brain is running a full marathon. That's insomnia, a brain that simply refuses to switch into sleep mode. This isn't a sleepy anecdote, it's a lived restless reality for many. Insomnia isn't just bad sleep. It's a problem of the brain's control systems. The circuits meant to slow down, shut off, and transition you into sleep simply don't flip the switch at the right time. Picture the machinery in your head designed to dim the lights and lower the volume, and then imagine the dimmer refusing to budge. Your sleep depends on two major biological systems. System 1, the sleep homeostat, and System 2, the circadian clock. Think of the sleep homeostat as your brain's sleep pressure meter. The longer you're awake, the more pressure builds, and chemicals like adenosine push your brain towards sleep. It's a steady piling up of need, a gentle insistence from within. Then there's the circadian clock, your internal timekeeper sitting in the hypothalamus. It releases signals like melatonin, lowers body temperature, and tells the brain, okay, it's nighttime, power down. These two systems usually sync like a pair of musicians keeping perfect tempo. In insomnia, they fall out of sync like two DJs playing different tracks at the same time, leaving the crowd confused and restless. The real core of insomnia is something called hyperarousal. Research shows that insomniacs have brains that stay in partial wake mode even when the body wants sleep. What does that mean? Higher activity in the frontal cortex, an overactive amygdala, elevated cortisol at night, an increased heart rate, and a sympathetic nervous system that's stuck in on mode. Imagine your car idling at 3,000 revolutions per minute, even when parked, the engine revving, the lights on, the radio blaring, while you're trying to nap in the back seat. To fall asleep, your brain relies heavily on the ventrolateral preoptic nucleus, the VLPO, the shutdown button. When the VLPO activates, it sends powerful sleep signals using GABA to turn off wakefulness centers. It's a coordinated, elegant surrender. But in insomnia, those wake centers keep firing. The orexin system stays active. The reticular activation system keeps the brain alert, and emotional circuits keep chattering. So it's not that your body doesn't want sleep, it's that your wakefulness machinery refuses to stand down. Psychology adds another layer to this material imbalance. The more you worry about not sleeping, the more your brain activates the very circuits that prevent sleep. Thoughts like, what if I'm tired tomorrow? Why can't I sleep? I need to sleep now, act like misplaced alarms. They trigger the amygdala, increase cortisol, and send the brain back into high alert. It becomes a loop. Stress causes insomnia, and insomnia causes more stress, a cycle that feeds itself and tightens like a noose around the night. That's why many people say, my body is dead tired, but my mind feels wide awake. Insomnia often increases activity in the default mode network, the mind-wandering system, the prefrontal cortex involved in planning and overthinking, and emotional circuits that amplify worry. The result is a hybrid state, the body leaning towards sleep while the mind remains busy and bright, a tug-of-war inside the skull that leaves a person exhausted yet unable to fall. Modern life doesn't help. Blue light screens suppress melatonin, late-night caffeine blocks adenosine, high stress keeps cortisol elevated, and irregular schedules confuse the circadian clock. We live in a world that constantly presses the wake button. Notifications, deadlines, late shifts, and social habits that stretch our internal rhythms thin. Here's the core idea. Insomnia isn't a weakness. It's not bad discipline. It's a real neurological state where the brain's sleep switch fails to transition. A body begging for rest and a brain refusing to slow down. That framing matters because it shifts blame away from personal failing and toward a biological process that can be understood, managed, and sometimes treated. So when your mind won't shut off at night, remember, it's not just overthinking, it's biology. A hyper-alert brain trying to protect you even when you just want peace. Recognizing that your sleeplessness is the product of systems misfiring, of circuits stuck in readiness, can be the first step to changing the habits and environment that keep those circuits running. In the quiet hours, compassion toward yourself matters. The next time you lie awake, picture the VLPO waiting for cooperation, imagine the homeostat and the clock trying to find rhythm, and know that your struggle is real, measurable, and shared by many. The path back to sleep often begins with small, steady changes, calming routines, light management, consistent timing, and techniques that lessen hyperarousal, each one giving the brain a better chance to flip the switch and let the night do what it's meant to do, restore, repair, and reset.